Hey guys, Jason here, Olde Carr Guy. Who's into international trucks? Well, I hope you are, because it's one of the first things we're going to look at with our new business prospects, so stay tuned. So as I mentioned in my last video, which I will link right up here, we're changing our business a little bit. We're getting out of the late model cars and we're gonna move our way into some of the older stuff. Potential projects, classic cars, maybe some hot rods. Who knows what we're going to be getting into. But today we're going to look at a 1962 International something. I don't know what they call them. I think it's a B series. I had to check with Mortsky Repair to see if he knew what it was and what the actual model was. But we think it's a B150 maybe. I don't know. You guys can correct me in the comments down below once we get there. But I'm just waiting for my buddy Jamie to show up with his big truck and trailer so that we can go be prepared in case we decide to pull the trigger on this one. So let's get on the road. Alright guys, well, we made it to the truck, and first glance it actually looks not that bad, but let's get the camera turned around so you guys can see it. And I do apologize for the wind, but there is the 1962, at least what we believe is a 62, and according to the badge on the fender, the other side, it says it's a 150, so it's a B150. It's got great patina on it. Got lots of Bondo there. Windshield's got a crack in it, but definitely got some age to it. Oops. She's got some Bondo. Frame's in good shape. Big old pumpkin on her. I don't know what they would have used to use this for without a box on it, or a bed, or a flat deck or something. At least they're not them freaking old split rims. That tire's seen better days. It's got quite a wobble in her. Got air in it though. Yeah, she's pretty, she's a little rougher than I'd like to see, but, you know, you see body fill and stuff like that on here. But I guess it all depends on how much you can get it bought for. There's a reason why he didn't take a picture of the passenger side. Put the dent in there. But I think there's still some potential there to make something out of it. Just the cab, I think, alone is probably worth putting on a modern chassis or something like that. Anyways, let's see if we can crack the hood and then we'll get inside. Just look at this inspection sticker here. The last time it was inspected was in 1986. So it hasn't been on the road since 1986. Let's see if we can get that hood open. Oh, right there. That's a big old beast, isn't it? Firing order 153624. If you guys follow Mortsky Repair, the easy way to remember the firing order on these 6 cylinders is 15's too young, 36 is too old, and 24 is just right. So that's apparently how you remember the firing order on a straight 6. But she's got a good layer of undercoating on it. Still has a generator on it. You guys can see that. It was too dark, but that looks like a generator, not an alternator. Needs a battery, which he said it will start, so we're going to see if we can't get it running here. Oil bath air cleaner. The hood's not all beat to crap. It's missing a turn signal on the passenger side. Oops. I'll just put that back. You just go like that. That's fine. There's the Vintag, International Harvester Company of Canada, Hamilton, Ontario. And it says, so I can get this in here. Gross vehicle weight 14,000 pounds. Let's even get the model. It's a B264. Wheelbase 153 inches. Missing a seat. The floor looks like it's fairly solid. Maybe it was repaired at one point in time. Headliner's gone, long gone. Dash, she's got 70,000 miles on it. And it's got a sticker here for the shift pattern. Looks like maybe just a 4-speed. It's got a little thing here. Maybe that's a splitter. We'll find out once the fella gets here. He's we give him a call. He's on his way. And he'll probably show us a thing or two about this. What do you think, Jamie?
They always called them little red knobs Ruxels.
Ruxels, yeah.
I don't remember. It's been years since I've seen one of them.
Well, it's got something there, but it's got this big box. This big piece here. That must do something.
I think this just changes that from high side to low side in the rear end. I think that's what it does.
Okay.
You still got like a 4 or 5 speed, but then you got a high and low on the rear end.
Okay. Well, there. So instead of being wound out at 35, it might be wound out at 45.
Yeah, 42.
I think something can be made with this here. Like all these patches, there's no holes. Like someone's patched that. Looks like it's been brazed in there. But if you start fixing stuff like this on these old cabs, then you're into a position where you kind of got to redo the patina or match the patina. Like that's one of the things about these old trucks is when you find them sitting in a field, they've been sunbaking for all these years. This is what you look for. And you can see the original color. You know, it used to be red at one point. There's no cleaning that up, but I think that's what you'd want to preserve. A lot of guys looking for that. The old metal door panels in here. Wonder if the window still goes up and down. Well, kinda.
WD-40.
Vent window works. Air conditioned. Fleetmaster triple tread. Yeah. I don't know what this thing here is. That's got to be some sort of an emergency brake or something. Or maybe that's the brakes.
Is that moving?
No. The first one you hit did move though.
This one?
Yeah.
It's clutch.
Clutch. Oh, there you go. Mechanical clutch. Go figure. Electric wipers. It's got a rad fan. No flexi hoses, Mortsky. Let's see if there's anything in it here. Radiator's dry. Let's get some oil on her. Yeah, well, I guess the key to this is going to be seeing if we can get it started and if it'll start and move out of this spot. We got to be able to drive it up onto the gooseneck because Jamie doesn't have a winch on it. So hopefully, if we can get it started and running, I would say by the looks of things, we got to kind of get it out of its spot here and across the field. There's a little roadway that goes from this barn over to the house. So, yeah. I like it, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think this is something that we can turn a profit on if we can buy it right? Is it something that you'd want to see sit on a modern drivetrain, or would you want to utilize the 3-ton or whatever they call it aspect of this old farm truck? And if you want to see us go out on more adventures like buying a truck like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. So we're just trying to figure out what all these switches are for, and I said they got letters on them. So this one is L, that's for lights. And then this one's W, I'm assuming for wipers. This one says V. And there's another one over here that says V, so I'm guessing those are vents. T for throttle, C for choke. But we got two over here, B and D. Anybody know what those are? And then up here we've got something, I'm not sure what that is. I wonder if you got an idle control of some sort, maybe. Anyways, the owner just showed up. I'm going to turn the camera off just in case he doesn't want to be on camera, and we'll be right back.
I drove it over with no brakes to get that floor piece fixed, but we towed it back.
Okay.
So,
I noticed the brake
Get
pedal
the
was
on.
not,
like, it was over there sitting in his field for 2 years, I think, or a year, maybe just a year. There's a manual choke on it.
Yep, I saw that in there.
Oh, there's the button seat.
Bucket seats. Oh, she cranks over.
You can get video of when the fire department comes too.
Oh, yeah?
They're right next door.
Oh, good.
You can't tell video if something happened. Oh jeez, that's right, that's oil. That's an oil filter.
Yeah.
Now,
You gonna cover it?
I don't know how it's gonna prime coming out of that tank. See, I put new fuel in that tank this morning.
Dump a little gas down its throat and
Don't pour that in.
sounds good though when it's turning over, like it's not.
It does, yeah.
Tiny bit here, just in case.
There we go.
Cable's moving. Try it again. It's moving, yeah.
Yep. Looks like that.
Yeah.
Looks like it's working.
Looks like it's working.
Try a little more fuel down there.
What?
You want to try a little more fuel?
Yeah, scared of blowing up. Quite a bit in. Yeah, we try one more shot.
If the bowls are empty, it might take quite a bit for it to go through.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
when your pump pumps in, it's going to fill this bowl.
Right, could be completely empty.
Yeah. But still, it should.
It could be dirty from sitting so long.
Well, that too. Yeah, it's hard to say for sure.
So
But
we know it fires anyway.
yeah, yeah. And it sounded like it wanted to catch there a couple times. Oh yeah, she'll run. She'll run. Well, it's going to take a while for it to prime itself up through that jug too, right? But once you get some RPMs out of it, it'll pump it up through a lot quicker too, right?
Yeah.
Just needs gas. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. I'm sure it'll run.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll run. You just got to get some fuel to her. Well, guys, I hope the wind didn't ruin this video, but we've got this thing bought. There's a few little things that we've got to deal with. One of them is a registration, but we will we will get to something there because there's ways around that. But at the end of the day, we've got it bought. We've got to get it loaded up onto the trailer and get this thing home. So that's where we're headed now. The owner has gone and grabbed his tractor. We're going to haul it out because it has no brakes and because it will only run with the gas that we're pouring down the throat. Better to be safe just to control it by towing it over and get it up on that trailer, get this thing home. So the trick with this thing is going to be getting it loaded onto the trailer without any brakes. We can haul it up, no problem, but again, no brakes. And the trailer's going uphill a little bit, so we might be all right. But I'm going to have to steer it, and maybe we dump the clutch with it in gear might be the way to slow it down some too.
It's off.
She's got a little momentum going there.
How bad did that scare you?
I was like, yeah, I'm holding on now. Well, we know that rear frame rail bends up now.
Oh no. Is that supposed to do that?
Oh, shoot.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Do you know what you're doing?
Absolutely not.
Awesome. And that's a wrap.
Well, there it is, guys. We got it unloaded. Jamie was a huge help with his truck and trailer. It was great to hang out with Jamie. Jamie's a good friend. It was great to spend some time with him. And thank you so much for the use of your truck and trailer. Jamie's pretty smitten with this truck right here, and I can't blame him. I am too. And I know that as soon as Dad and Tim, my mechanic, come in here tomorrow morning and see this sitting here, they're probably going to shake their head at first, but I think at the end of the day, they're going to be pretty stoked, because when I showed it to them on Facebook Marketplace, they were both pretty excited, and they were already trying to customize it before we even had a chance to go look at it, let alone buy it. So we'll get the seats put back into it. We'll get a battery, because that battery belongs to the owner, the previous owner that sold me the vehicle. And we'll get a fuel system, we'll get brakes, we'll figure everything out, and you guys are going to be along for the ride. Thank you so much for staying with me this long. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm sure it's long enough, but if you want to see more like this, please comment down below. Let me know what you think of this truck. Probably sure I've already asked you that, but again, It means a lot to me for your guys' approval, because that kind of solidifies and reiterates the fact that we've made a good decision to move forward. Don't think for a second I don't know that this is a very niche market or a narrow market for resale. I get that. I just couldn't pass it up. We'll find a buyer, we'll make some money. Don't you guys worry about that. Stay focused on the windshield, not the rear view mirror. I love you guys, God bless. Let's do it again. Maybe with another one of these real soon.